Hi everyone, welcome back to the Seasonal Storm. My name is Jess and today's video is nothing like my normal content, so if you're coming here for crafting, DIYs, or discount finds, this is not the video for it. I am at Circle S today. We are in Gardnerville, Nevada, so we are neighboring one of the fires that's getting national attention right now, the Tamarack fire. This fire jumped from local town to us, Markleeville, California, into Nevada, and has now affected both this county, Douglas County, and Lyon County, which is the county I actually live in. We are nowhere near the fire, so thankfully both the store and my personal home are safe. However, a lot of people that we know have been deeply affected by this fire, and I'm coming to you today asking for a prayer request for the potential structural and business loss. As of now, I don't believe there's any reports of loss of life. But this has definitely been very trying on this community, and today marks day 20 of this fire, and it's been about the 1 week mark since it's been a major national event. So I'm going to run you through the timeline, and then towards the end I'll just give an update for how things have been. So this fire had a natural beginning via lightning strike on the 4th of July. Unlike a lot of other wildfires that were sparked by fireworks, this one did begin naturally. This fire remained about 1/4 of an acre for at least 6 days, maybe a little bit longer. But unfortunately, by the morning of the 16th, this fire had grown and had started to move very quickly towards the Markleeville and Woodlands area. At this point, the sky started to really cloud with smoke, and a lot of people in eastern California and western Nevada began to worry about the size of this fire and the ability to control it. I live about 50 aerial miles away from the inception point of this fire, and this is how the sky looked after just one day in my own backyard. We know a lot of people who live in the Markleeville area and the Eastern Sierra, and so we began to worry about our friends who live out there and their livestock and animals. But at this point, they started to evacuate the Woodfords and Markleeville area, as well as the Hung Alati, excuse me for the pronunciation, reservation, because they were being severely threatened by this fire as well. As you can see by this map, it had grown very, very quickly. On the morning of the 20th, this was the view from Gardnerville as we picked up hay, and the fire was continuing to grow now eastward, which was starting to worry a lot of people who live here in Nevada. We were already worried for our friends and families and first responders, but now that the fire was headed our way, it started to become even more concerning. The fire was not just burning up in the in the piney Rocky Mountains, but also on the sagey sides of the mountains too, which are often known as the Nevada side. Nevada starts where the pine stops. The community started to outpour support for not only our first responders, but also for our friends and evacuees who are currently awaiting news of if their homes and businesses had survived the first stage of the fire. Unfortunately, on the 22nd, the fire did cross Highway 395 into Nevada from Douglas County into Lyon County. This was the sky on the day of the 23rd, and the visibility was non-existent. Behind those smoke clouds are a huge set of mountains. The air quality here is absolutely terrible, but we are really, really blessed and thankful to have so much wonderful aerial support, not only from retardant dumping planes, but water dumping planes as well, including the Super Scooper. So this was the view this morning at my house. From where the fire is now, we're about 30 ladder or air miles, and you can't see the mountains behind my house at all. Like, the visibility is really, really terrible, as you're going to see on my drive out this morning. The visibility in this part of this valley is completely gone, and not just livestock, but wild animals are struggling with the air quality as well. I've seen a lot of wild horses really laboring to breathe. This is in the Carson Valley headed into Gardnerville, and again, the air quality is just non-existent, and you can see there on the map how seriously large this fire has become. At this point, as far as I understand, this fire is 65,000 acres, and these are photos from our own fire district that are currently battling the blaze as well. I'm really thankful that we have so many wonderful first responders who were able to make it out to this fire to hopefully save these homes and communities. And you can see how thick the smoke is here right now at Circle S. So as you saw in the video, this fire has been truly wild. What started as a small, simple, natural burn up on the mountainside quickly has become a 65,000 plus acre nightmare. But we are so blessed and so grateful to have so many wonderful firefighters from so many wonderful communities all over the Western United States here helping us. We've been so blessed to have such wonderful aerial support from all over the United States as well, helping drop retardant and water. We've been really lucky that the coverage of this fire has been really clear, and it's been very easy to communicate issues with this fire. And we've been lucky that the local communities have continued to outpour their support in evacuating not only people, but livestock, personal pets, etc. This is no one's favorite season of the year. This is the worst situation, and unfortunately it's only made worse because not far away from us is the Dixie Fire, which has joined with another fire and has burnt, to my knowledge, more than 120,000 acres, so it's twice the size of this one. So resources here are spread thin, the drought is real, it is a very trying time, and all I can ask is that everyone continue to keep the Western states in their thoughts and prayers. If you have any spiritual belief or divination that you want to extend our way, just keep us in your best well wishes as we hope that this fire is put out soon. And so hopefully these fire crews can return home to their families, who I'm sure miss them as well, and that our local communities are allowed to return home and prepare for fall in a normal way. I'm really glad that you all stopped by this video today to hopefully bring awareness to the drought crisis and the need for more fire resources in the Western states, but nationwide as well. So I hope if this struck a chord with you and you're interested in donating, please look up some of the different resources in our area, including the American Red Cross in Douglas County, as well as Alpine County in California, and consider donating to them there. If I can find links, I'll link them in the description box below. Thank you for listening to our story, and I hope for the best very soon. Thank you.